we lit up candles and we dug like a hole in our backyard and we like
Wait,
obviously
not even big candles, a birthday candle.
birthday candle, you guys. Fucking like the tiniest birthday candle. Because without turtles, we wouldn't have any turtles. Bitch. Period.
I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York.
Hey guys, it's me, Bretman Rock, singer, songwriter, actor, actress, athlete, activist, a scientist on the motherfucking side, the star of Crystal of the Day, yeah, and a coconut water connoisseur, and I'm also a fashion model now. I don't know if you guys heard the news, but I'm here in New York City for Fashion Week, and bitch, we have to do the first things first, and that is a fitting. So, we shall go.
Of those, what are you feeling? The dress? Yeah, no, all good. Okay, so
Do you like the black dress?
start with the dress then. This is a shirt, like a button-down shirt, and then this goes over it.
Okay. Parents with skinny, yeah.
Well, that's what Miguel's here for. We can alter whatever you want.
The pants fit.
Yeah. So cute. Do you like this?
I actually love them.
I think for Brandon, this is the vibe.
Come in me. Bitch! I miss y'all. Oh, okay. Let me show you.
Can you sing? Uh-oh. Yeah, you didn't tell me I was gonna get a show.
But what did we just do?
We just had a little meeting. We can't say anything yet, but just expect a little bit of MTV X Bretman Rock. I love getting my makeup done. I feel like I learned something. Like regardless if they like mess up or not, I feel like I always learn something new from like every makeup artist that gets my makeup done.
I feel like it's always an interesting thing too, because you do your face really well, and like, and that's what you do, right? So it's like, I feel like I learned from everyone too, you know?
And it's always fun like experimenting too, you know what I mean? 'Cause guys, day 2 of Fashion Week. We are headed out to the first show of today. Miss Paul, would you like to let us know where we're going to?
Rag and Bone, followed by Mr. Jeremy Scott.
We're going to Rag and Bone, followed by Mr. Jeremy Scott, the baddest bitch.
What's your impression so far, like, of the shows?
Well, I've been to like one show so far. I've been to like more New York Fashion Week parties than shows. But the show is so quick. I felt like I blinked and it's like done.
Yeah.
And I feel as though like, I don't mean to sound popular or anything, but like I feel like everyone's looking at me at the shows.
Okay.
So in a way, I feel like I have to always be cute.
Mm-hmm.
So I like it. I honestly like it a lot.
Yeah.
So far. We are headed to none other than Miss Jeremy Scott and Moschino's runway. I can't wait. I heard this club music. I heard that his runways are always extravagant and extra, and that has my name written all over it, and I can't wait to watch it. Alright guys, we are headed to the Moschino party. Hey guys, it's Bretman Rock checking back in for day 3 of Fashion Week. I'm currently getting my makeup done. We're doing a cute little white graphic liner done by none other than Miss Carly herself. This is not a look, you guys. This is just my interview outfit.
Yeah? All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Let's do it.
Alright you guys, we just finished an interview and now we are headed to the fashion show for Christian Siriano.
Me too.
So we just finished my first fashion show for today, I think, or my second one, I don't know. But we are headed to somewhere with Miss Derek. So let's go. Alright you guys, we are now joined with none other than the legendary Miss Derek. Alright, Miss Derek, what are we doing today? Because I really don't have any idea what we're doing.
Is it New York Fashion Week?
Yes, darling.
Do you feel gorgeous?
I feel luxurious and rich. I feel like a fashion icon, honestly, even though I'm not really into fashion like that.
Do you feel like you're fashion weeking?
What does that mean?
Well, are you enjoying and indulging in the
Very.
verb of Fashion Week?
Yeah.
This is your first season? Or you come a couple times?
No, this is like my first season, but in my head, this is like my 10th.
Christian Siriano.
So, did you enjoy her show?
I've actually thought it was kind of fun. You know, I think we live in an age now when a regular fashion show feels a little archaic.
And very just basic, honestly.
So this one, there was a painter doing some artworks whilst the model walks by. There were men in the women's show. They were doing gender fluidity.
We had plus size models.
There were some curves on the runway.
And
So tell me what goes through your head when you're at a fashion show. Are you thinking, this is fab, I want to wear this, I'll never wear this? Are you shopping for yourself? Are you shopping for a friend?
Well, technically, I can't really afford the clothes yet. We're not there yet.
AdSense.
AdSense.
Get
Come
some
on,
money
you
in there.
guys, please. But no, what goes on, I feel like I'm just so like worried about, because there's always like cameras, you know, and I don't want a bad picture of me floating around out there. I don't have any bad pictures of me floating around out there. And so I feel like I'm like, as much as I am trying to pay attention, I'm also trying to serve face.
Right. So it's not just the models on the runway.
I'm like, I
that
can't
need to be worried about what they look like.
I can't be too expressive.
That's valid. You were dressed in Christian for Christian Siriano. I waited very patiently and diligently whilst you did a look change in the bathroom. And now what are you wearing? You don't know?
I don't know.
How many times do you change in a day?
I change for the past 2 days. I've had 6 outfits.
Is that on average 3 per day?
Girl, like at home, I'm like I just underwear for the whole day.
So you don't live in New York?
No, and I don't.
Where do you
plan
live?
to. I live in Honolulu, Hawaii.
You live in Honolulu? Oh, actually, I knew that.
Yes, Oahu to be exact. Ever Beach to be exact.
Ooh. So talk to me about your travel plans. Like, how do you get to New York Fashion Week from Honolulu?
It's a 10-hour fucking flight.
Is it direct?
Yeah, always.
That's okay.
Lay flat as well.
A night flight?
Red eye?
What's the time change?
6 hours behind. I lost so much fucking sleep, Miss Derek. How the fuck do you do this?
Do you know how many shows I did today?
I don't want to know because I feel like... Okay, tell me.
8 shows.
Already?
Do you know how many shows I'm doing tomorrow?
10?
8 shows. Do you know what I do after New York?
Sleep.
London.
Oh my god.
Do you know what I do after London?
Milan.
Milan. And then Paris.
Yeah.
And by the finale, I am haggard, baggy-eyed, hollow-faced. Last night I slept for 6 hours.
Okay, that's not
Which isn't bad. My
I'm
mom
kinda
would
jealous,
be
if
horrified.
anything.
What did you do last night?
Well, I didn't really do much, but it's the hotel that's been keeping me up, and it's the jet lag of it all. But I
Yes.
have this theory that my hotel is haunted, and I don't think it's a theory because I was just in an interview, and they've been to that same hotel that whoever was interviewing.
Which hotel are you at?
Beekman.
Oh, downtown.
See.
And that, you know, there's that big atrium.
Yeah.
And I think there's been a couple of incidents. You might be haunted.
I'm fucking positive it is. Like, you just, I don't know, I'm like really big on energy, and I walked in my room and I was like, somebody died here. The first thing I said was, somebody died in this room. There's like a Victorian child running around in my room, and if you saw the
Desperate
halls,
to get out.
Yes, and if you saw the halls, like you would think it's like this, what is it? The Shining.
What do you think your dead Victorian child's name is?
What are Victorians, what are Victorian names?
Like Albert.
Ooh.
Because Queen Victoria's husband was Prince Albert.
I feel like it's a girl though, like maybe like an Elizabeth or...
And here's a little fashion history for you kinky fashion fans. Prince Albert piercings were allegedly traced back to Prince Albert, Queen Victoria's husband. Do you know what a Prince Albert piercing is?
Are you serious?
Google it. I'm not allowed to say.
So he had one. You know what I love about these black SUVs? I feel like people just kind of like...
They know you're
assume.
in here. They think you're J-Lo.
They really do. People assume that you're someone important just by like showing up like in a black SUV. Where are we headed to, Mr.
So we just left Christian Siriano. I'm gonna take you to the Tom Brown.
If we're...
We may be late
Yeah.
because someone had to change. But we're going to the Tom Brown extravaganza. He's doing a flash mob on the street on the corner of 5th Avenue, which is in front of us. We're in
Well,
traffic.
it's not really a flash mob if we know about it.
Oh yeah. What do you call a flash mob everyone knows about? Just like a group dance on the street?
A group dance, I guess.
Like
Because
Bring
it's
It
not
On?
so flashy if it's like, if we know it's
Right. That's a very valid argument.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
if
is
we
it
see
kind of like a
Tom-
fashion show then? Like, are they dressed like in?
Yeah. So that the way that he has chosen to display his garments for the season is in a flash mob on Fifth Avenue.
I love that. And is this where everyone's headed?
I don't. Wow.
Oh, I think
that's
they're having
an
like a photo
influencer
shoot.
photo show.
Like, what
I don't
is
know
it?
if I'd want to stand on top of that.
I don't even want to be near it.
I mean, they're.
But she's giving it to me.
She's serving a steam.
She said.
Oh, she's dropping it like it's hot on the steam.
She really is. Yes,
Wow,
bitch.
yes, queens.
Ew, the
Yes.
steam stinks.
She was like with her mom.
The steam stinks. We're at the Tom Brown, Fifth Avenue. We have a flash mob, a fashion show moment right now. That was amazing. I never expected that, really. But that's fashion, darling, as Miss Derek would say. Where did Derek go? You guys, I lost my Derek. Please help me find Derek. So we're on to the next special event that we're going to.
Do you have a good side? Super budget.
Whoa, why did this work?
Did that help?
Look at it.
Oh, great.
All right, Miss Derek.
So we just left Tom Brown. I'm happy that we made it, despite your best efforts to make us chronically late to everything today.
Honestly, but we made it on time and that's all that matters.
We actually made it at the perfect time.
They honestly waited for me, I feel like.
Oh, what'd you think about the show?
I think it was really interesting. I never heard of a flash mob fashion show before, but I was kind of living. I was kind of mad that I wasn't a part of it. I kind of wanted to sit down, but I couldn't even relate because like I'm like a public school girl and I feel like that was like a very like private school vibes.
I also went to public school and I have to admit, as much as it pains me to say, I think you're right.
Yeah.
But maybe it was aspirational.
It was. It made me feel like I should have gone to private school.
What's interesting about that show, and I think what's interesting about New York Fashion Week, is that the idea of having just a traditional runway, up and down, girls wearing dresses, feels old and archaic, which is why we see a flash mob for Tom Brown, or we see some painters at Christian Siriano, while you see men and women shows.
It's like people are really, designers really are stepping it up.
Well, they're trying to have that viral moment. They're trying to appeal to people like you who see a zillion things, have a million dopamine hits every second.
Whatever.
How do we appeal to her?
Yes.
How do we get her attention?
What will get her phone out?
Yes.
What will get her?
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
That should be the test.
What will
Did
get,
you take her phone out?
Did you, period. Did you hashtag Tom Brown?
Did she take her phone out? How was the show? Did Bretman Rock take her phone out? See, that'll be
If
the new
she
test.
didn't, then why did we
Quit.
even have the show?
Quit. Because it was a
And
surprise.
I met Mr. Tom Brown. You really did surprise me today.
Oh, you got that. Did we get that?
Did we get that on
Roll
camera?
the tape.
Roll this clip.
Where'd you find a male model who could play the trombone? I want to introduce you to Bretman really
Hi,
quickly.
nice to meet you. That was amazing. That was Thank you for so amazing.
Come over here for pictures.
That was me meeting Tom Brown. I was a little nervous. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what I was doing. I don't even know what I said. So when I watched this video, it's gonna be the first time that I know what I said. So I still don't know. I felt like, I don't know, I felt like I was touching art. Like
He's very nice.
he is so sweet.
He was very happy to meet you.
So sweet.
There were some good people at that show. There was a couple people from Stranger Things.
Oh yes.
A couple people.
They were already
from-
like up there, huh? When we got up there.
Maybe they were late.
Miss Maisie was there.
Maisie
Stranger
Williams.
Things.
So now we're in Brooklyn. I'm taking you to the Brandon Maxwell show. Do you know Brandon Maxwell?
The question is, does Brandon Maxwell know me? The answer is no.
And the answer is like maybe.
The answer is no.
So Brandon Maxwell has done a lot of designs for Oprah Winfrey, Lady Gaga, Tiffany Haddish, Carly Kloss.
Just to name a couple. Just to name, you know.
And
Stop
if
right
you
there.
play your cards right, maybe he'll do something for Bretman Rock.
Ew, please design my wedding dress, please.
To who? To who?
To whoever. To whoever. Miss Christian, Miss Tom, Miss Brandon. Hit me up. You know my business email.
This is
promo@gmail.com.
So this is a big deal for Brandon. Earlier this year, he won the CFDA, which stands for the Council of Fashion Designers of America,
No biggie.
Women's Wear Award. So he beat Marc Jacobs, he beat Friends of School. So this will be the first show that he's had since he won that award. So stakes are high, Brandon.
Miss Brandon, we're watching you. Are you gonna make me take my phone out? That is the question. We are here at the Brandon Maxwell show. Now let me enjoy the show. Hey guys, we just wrapped up Brandon Maxwell or whatever. We out here. I am fucking exhausted and all I did was sit. I felt like I walked that runway 80 times by how tired I am, but you know, we have one more show. Sad that I can't bring you guys there, but her name is Alexander Wang. Guys, my mom told me to grab 5 bitter melons or 5. Mom, what is the Ilocano word for this? Paria. Paria. How do I know if it's good?